What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Today we're going to be doing the Firecraft video on the Temu edition Cold Steel Recon Tanto Want to Be. Here we go. Get up close where you guys can read all that. Yeah, it's not SK5 steel, I'm sure. There's what we're looking at. If you watch my introduction video, you'll know a little bit more about this blade. It did not come sharp on the end. All right, it's dull as it can be out on the end. I mean, you could almost, you ain't gonna cut hardly anything with that. So, and the rubber on it is a little harder than what a cold steel would be. And the sheath, let's see, the sheath came with this little flashlight, little junker flashlight that goes in its own little holder. It came with a, hey, this thing's working this time, sort of. It's got a, maybe it's not. It's got a compass on this. It's got a compass on here. See there? It has a compass, and it came with a fire steel, but it like wants to work today. That's the first time ever. Maybe it's because I got this little flashlight not in there. You know what I mean? Maybe the metal is too close to it. I don't know. But this thing's a piece of junk, I'll tell you that. So anyway, come with a flashlight. Come with a fire steel. Come with a flashlight. Come with a fire steel. We'll try this fire steel out too. And came with the junkiest pocket clip you ever seen in your life. I mean, that is a piece of junk right there. So anyway, the only good thing about the blade is the retention on the sheath. It has good retention on the sheath. All right, so it ain't going nowhere. It's not going anywhere, but it has a little flat spot here on the back of the blade where you're supposed to strike your fire steel, but almost the whole edge is sharp. So why they done that, I don't understand. Why don't they just make the whole back of it sharp? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, I know you might want to see a comparison here. So here you go. There's a real cold steel Recon Tanto right here. Okay. The real one right now on Amazon is like 45 bucks. 45 bucks for a real one. All right. I already done videos on this one. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably saw this blade just the other day. But there's your difference. It is just a little shorter, and just because the tip is made just a little different, but that's it. It does have a brass insert, but it doesn't have as pretty of a brass insert as what the real one does. The real one has a big, thick brass insert, and this one here is just basically a brass tube. So anyway, guys, we're gonna get to this. We'll get rid of this junk sheath. Take one more look at it. We'll get rid of this thing, set it up there, because I'm gonna have to get that fire steel out here in a minute. All right, let's get to this Firecraft video. All right, fan you guys down. Here we go. We'll do some Firecraft here. Make something happen. I got a big old chunk of pine here. Now, this is not, I don't know, this is going to be a pretty easy piece of pine to bust, I believe. I really think it's going to be, because it's pretty well straight. I don't see any knots in it. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will be a little harder to bust than I thought. There it goes. Must have a knot in it somewhere. Holy cow, that thing is definitely got something going on. Ah, it's twisted. It broke out twisted. Kind of see there how it twisted on me. So let's see. Let's see here. Is that even pine? Yeah, it's pine. I wasn't even sure if it was pine the way it was acting. All right, bust this thing again. All right. Now, let's see. Any rolling, any glinting? Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Looks all right so far. Bust this thing up some more. There we go. Bust this one again. All right, guys. Let's set that one down there. All right, we got 3 candidates for a feather stick now. I want to show you how dull the tip of this is because it is dull. It actually stuck. I can't believe it. You got to stab it hard though because that tip is so dull. This is a dumpster fire of a knife, let me tell you. It is a piece of junk. So it's about time. It finally caught up with me. I finally bought a Temu knife that is a piece of junk. Finally did. After buying all those other ones that were decent. This one, it's a piece of shit. I'm just saying. It came pretty sharp. Boy, I'm not doing a good job of doing curls today. It came pretty sharp. It's not sharp, but it came pretty sharp. We'll just go with that. It'll cut paper, what it would. But you can see there, it made some curls. I didn't get real crazy with it, but it did make some curls. Let's see. Cut a few of them off. It happens. All right. It's comfortable. I'll say that. It feels just like you're using a cold steel. It feels the same. The Recon Tanto, it feels just about like it whenever I'm working with it. All right. A little curly there. A little curly. I should have busted these pieces of wood down a little smaller. Really should have, but all right. I'll show you how dull this tip is. I can't do it. This won't cut anything. It's just horrible. It is horrible. Anyway. Man, it's getting dull or something. That or this piece of wood's harder than the other ones. Harder than the other side of the same log. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's very freaking sharp now. Something. I don't know, guys. The edge on that is pretty shitty. Just saying. Pretty shitty. I don't know. Let's do this one again. Let's turn this around. Try not to knock these feathers off. I don't know. It's doing okay. It ain't the sharpest in the world, that's for sure. It would need some serious touching up if it was gonna stay mine, for sure. And I was planning on actually using it every day, Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you just spend the $45. This was $18, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. This was $18 on Temu. All right, 18 bucks. Save the $45 and just buy the real deal. Needless to say. All right, let's find a piece of fat wood here. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Get over here. Now we're going to use the back of this spine. Make some fuzz. Because it is sharp. And the back of the spine is sharper than the damn blade, I think. This thing turned around. Come on now. There we go. Making some fuzz now. If I don't lose it all, kind of making a mess here. kind of making a mess. This piece of wood is actually a piece of junk. I'll know the truth. It's just not real easy to pull your fuzz off of. It's a real kind of a, I don't know, harder piece of fat wood. Man, yeah, it just ain't working real well. Let's turn this dude around. See if we can't scratch a little bit right there. Mess around, lose all my stuff here. Yeah, this piece of fat wood's a piece of junk, and the knife is a piece of junk. So if you put them both together, pretty much got junk. All right, we're gonna fluff all this together. We'll put all this together, see if we can't make this light. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, really. Really not gonna guarantee much anything, because I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this little bitty fire steel that came with the sheet. So we'll see what it does. We'll see. Not guaranteeing nothing. Well, if that would have been in the pile, oh, almost. Come on now. These little bitty fire steels suck. Man. All right. So we'll get some more fuzz. There ain't a whole lot of fuzz there. Let's see. Be a different piece of fat wood. That was a different piece of fat wood. Here we go. I think it is anyway. Let's see what we can do here. I need more. I think got enough. Get off of there. There we go. There's some fuzz. All right. Let's try this time. That looks like some pretty good fuzz there. All right. It's all over it. It just don't want to light it. There ain't enough hot enough sparks there. You can see it's all over it. Watch this. Watch this. This is the difference in your fire steels right here. Watch this thing. Well, there it goes. See, you just got to get a hot enough. These fire steels that come with these are junk. They really are. Almost any fire steel, almost. Now I don't know for sure, but most of the ones that comes with the knife is junk. So just go buy you a better fire steel and carry it in your bag, and then you got something good. That's all I can say, because them ones that come with them ain't much. All they do is make sparks. They don't create anything. They don't create anything big enough to really make something go. There you go, guys. There's you fire with the cold steel Recon Tanto junker. Yeah, I don't know. Not much on this fire steel, I'll tell you that. See there, I don't know. All it's doing is throwing nice little sparks. That's all it's doing. It's just kind of little bitty sparks. You know? It's not the knife's fault. It's the fire steel's fault. Watch this one. Look at that. Hear that? Hear how hot that is when it comes off? I mean, that's hot. Whenever you use this little thing, you're just pissing in the wind. You know? I don't know. Junk. It's junk. All right. Oh, we got some more flamage going on here. Put that over there. Now that's going to flame up. Look at there. Got all kinds of fire going on now. Here, we'll turn that around. Burn those curls. Watch them go. Maybe. I still got fire over there in the floor almost. It's almost still wanting to burn in the floor. There we go. Look at that. That fat wood. Watch that fat wood catch them curls. See that? See how dull that thing is? I mean, it's dull. It is so freaking dull. It's crazy. It is crazy how dull the end of that thing is. But anyway, we're going to do a ooh, that's burning good. We're going to do a hard use test on this thing, and you'll have to check out that video. We'll see how good it'll last. Oh, if I don't throw it in the floor, we'll see if it'll hold up to anything at all. I don't know, guys. It ain't much. I mean, it's at least it was only $18. I mean, it was only 18 bucks. So let me get you guys paying back up here. All right, $18 Temu piece of shit. Get this blade wiped off a little bit. Yeah, it's. I don't know, guys. It's junk. Don't waste your money. I'm just saying, don't waste your money. All right, here's what you got. Put this junk fire steel back in it. One last look at it right there. All right, guys. Chandler's Legacy Farm. We're out of here. I'm out of here. You all have a good rest of your day, and if you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing the hard use test on this knife pretty soon. So we'll get out of here, guys, and we will see ya. Maybe.